Okay, so today we're diving headfirst into something that can feel a little bit like, well, a high wire act when you're dealing with crypto.
Yeah.
On moving your USDT
Uh-huh.
from a SafePal wallet over to Binance.
Right.
Now, if you're fairly new to the crypto world, this whole idea of sending your hard-earned crypto out there into the digital void,
Yeah,
it can be pretty nerve-wracking.
for sure.
You know, you start thinking about making a mistake and poof, it's gone forever.
Oh, absolutely. And I think that's a very valid concern. With traditional finances, you've got these established systems, these safeguards in place. But crypto, it's a different beast.
It is.
It's exciting, it's decentralized, but that also means you got to be extra careful with every single step you take.
Exactly. And that's what we're going to unpack today in this deep dive.
Right.
We found this super practical YouTube video. It's from the Money Mastery Zone channel, and the title is How I Moved USDT from SafePal Wallet to Binance, a simple guide for crypto investors.
I like it.
So the mission here is to give you, our listeners, the confidence to tackle this transfer without the fear of messing things up. We're going to break it down step by step, highlight the crucial details, the things that might seem small. But if you miss them, well, let's just say it could cost you.
That's right. And what's interesting is that the actual process of moving the USDT, it's not rocket science.
No.
But the potential for making an irreversible mistake, that's what makes this so important, to understand every little nuance, every little why behind each step.
It's not just a checklist.
Exactly. It's about really grasping the how and the why
I like that.
of each step to make sure your funds rise safe and sound.
All right, so the video lays it all out in 3 main stages.
Okay.
And the first one is all about getting your SafePal and your Binance accounts ready for the move.
Makes sense. Preparation is key.
Absolutely. So Binance, first, the video creator really hammered this point home.
Right.
Your Binance account has got to be fully verified.
Oh, yeah. The good old KYC.
KYC, no. Your customer might seem like just another hoop to jump through, but it's non-negotiable.
You got it. Without KYC, you're going to run into roadblocks left and right, especially when it comes to receiving deposits.
Right.
So before you do anything else, make sure you've got that green check mark next to your name on Binance that you are verified.
Once you're good there, then you head over to the wallet section in Binance.
Okay.
And you'll find the deposit function.
All right, standard stuff so far.
Pretty standard so far, right?
Yeah.
And then you're going to specify what you're depositing, which of course for us today is USDT.
Right?
And this is where it gets really, really interesting.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
The video calls this the golden nugget, and for good reason.
Get me with it.
It's all about selecting the correct network.
Ooh, yeah. I've heard some horror stories about this.
Right, and this is where a lot of people unfortunately learn a very, very expensive lesson.
Yeah. You can lose your funds if you get this wrong, can't you?
That's right.
It's so important.
So when you choose to deposit USDT on Binance, you're going to see a list of network options.
Right.
Things like TRC20, ERC20, BEP20, and maybe even a few others.
And these are all different blockchain networks, right?
They are.
Each one with its own unique set of rules and address formats.
And you've got to get it right.
It's like, imagine each network is a different train line.
Okay.
If your USDT is on the TRC20 line, leaving your SafePal wallet, Binance needs to be on that exact same TRC20 line ready to receive it.
Right.
If Binance is sitting there waiting on the ERC20 line, it's like your train pulling into the wrong station.
It's not going to work.
The platforms are not compatible, the tracks don't match up, and your funds, they're going to end up lost in transit with no way to get them back.
And that's not just a minor inconvenience.
Or no.
The video is super clear about this. Choosing the wrong network can mean your USDT is gone forever.
It's a tough lesson to learn.
And the creator of the video actually shares a story about how he learned this the hard way.
Oh, wow. So he's speaking from experience then.
He is.
That really makes you pay attention.
It does. It makes it very real.
So what's the bottom line here? What do people really need to remember?
You have to make sure that the withdrawal network you choose in SafePal matches perfectly the deposit network you select on Binance.
Okay, so it's got to be a one-to-one match.
It does.
No discrepancies?
No discrepancies whatsoever. Now, a lot of times people use TRC20 for USDT transfer.
Right, TRC20.
Because it usually has lower transaction fees.
Yeah, lower fees are always nice.
But the key is both SafePal and Binance have to support TRC20 for that specific transfer.
Gotcha. So if SafePal only lets you withdraw USDT with ERC20,
yes,
then you're stuck with ERC20 on Binance, even if the fees are higher.
Even if the fees are higher.
Okay, so it's about compatibility more than anything else.
It is. It's about making sure those networks align.
Got it. All right, so that's Binance sorted.
Binance is prepped. Now let's switch gears over to SafePal.
Okay, SafePal time.
And the video starts with a really simple instruction. Open your SafePal app and make sure you actually have the USDT you want to transfer in your wallet.
Sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people skip this step.
Right, it's like step 0.
It's like, yeah, hold on a sec. Do I even have the funds I think I'm about to send?
Exactly, and don't just glance at the balance. Really confirm that the amount of USDT there is the amount you're planning to send.
Yeah, good point. A quick visual check can prevent a lot of headaches later on.
It can save you a lot of stress. So once you've confirmed your USDT balance in SafePal, you need to find the send option for your USDT.
Oh, wait, they send.
The video keeps this part pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Open the app, find your USDT in your list of assets, and just tap the send button.
All right, sounds easy enough.
And that brings us to stage 2, the actual transfer.
It's showtime.
This is where being meticulous and accurate really matters.
I'm ready to be meticulous.
Good. Because the first thing you'll need is that unique USDT deposit address that Binance generated for you back when you were setting things up.
Right. I remember that from the network selection step.
Exactly. And the video could not stress this enough. You need to enter that Binance deposit address perfectly.
Double check, triple check, whatever it takes.
Every single character double check, even triple check it against what you see on Binance.
So it's like typing in someone's bank account number. You get one digit wrong and the money's gone.
That's exactly it. And in the crypto world, unlike some banks, there's often no way to recover funds sent to the wrong address.
So no safety net.
No safety net. That transaction on the blockchain, it's immutable. It can't be reversed.
So that extra minute you spend verifying every single letter and number of that deposit address.
It's the most valuable minute of the entire process.
You know, I've even heard of people sending a tiny test amount first just to be extra safe.
Yeah, that's a good tip, especially if you're nervous.
Yeah, peace of mind.
So once you are 100% certain that the Binance deposit address in SafePal is correct,
Okay, address is good.
then you enter the amount of USDT you want to send.
Straightforward enough.
And once you've entered the amount, you hit the send button in SafePal.
And then the waiting game begins.
The video does acknowledge that this is where you might start feeling a little anxious.
Yeah, you've sent your crypto off into the blockchain ether, and you're just kind of sitting there wondering if it's going to make it.
Right, because unlike some payment apps where things happen instantly,
Yeah, instant gratification.
cryptocurrency transactions, they need to be confirmed on the blockchain network.
Right, it's all about that decentralized verification process.
It is, and that confirmation process, it ensures the security and the immutability of the transaction.
It's what makes blockchain so secure.
It does, but it also means you might have to wait a bit.
How long are we talking here?
It can vary, anywhere from a few minutes to maybe even an hour.
And what affects the wait time?
It depends on a couple things, the specific blockchain network you've chosen and how much activity is happening on that network at the time.
So if the network's busy, it's like rush hour on the blockchain.
It might take a little longer for your transaction to get through.
So patience is a virtue here.
Patience is key. And the video really emphasizes that it's normal to feel a little on edge during that waiting period.
Oh yeah, I totally get that. You're just waiting and watching and hoping your funds show up.
But the key is to stay calm.
Easier said than done sometimes.
I know, but trust the process that delay is just a standard part of how blockchain transactions work.
So it's not a sign that something's wrong.
No, it's not.
It's just the system doing its thing.
Exactly. Those confirmations are like multiple stamps of approval from different parts of the network,
Making sure everything is legit.
making sure it's all legitimate and recording it permanently on the blockchain so it can't be tampered with.
So it's all about security and immutability.
It is. And then finally, the good news.
Okay, I'm ready for some good news.
Once the transaction is confirmed, you should get notifications from both SafePal and Binance,
Letting you know everything went through.
letting you know it's all good, and then boom, you'll see your USDT balance in your Binance wallet. Success.
The video actually uses the word exhilarating to describe that feeling.
I can imagine, especially if you're new to crypto and you've just successfully navigated this whole process.
It's a real sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, you're like, I did it. I moved my crypto.
And it's a big step.
It's a tangible interaction with this whole new financial world.
It is. And that brings us to the final stage.
Okay, bring it on.
Finalizing the process and learning from the experience.
Love it.
The video makes this point that transferring your USDT, it's not just a one-time thing.
Right.
It's a step towards securing and hopefully growing your crypto holdings.
It's part of a bigger picture.
It is. But the video also emphasizes that this is just one piece of a much larger financial strategy.
So it's like a building block.
Exactly. And success in crypto, it's not about getting rich quick.
No, it takes a lot more than that.
It takes strategy, patience, and knowing when to take action.
Informed action.
Informed action. And this USDT transfer, it's a perfect example of that.
Taking precise action based on a solid understanding of the steps involved. Exactly. And by going through this process, carefully understanding each stage, you're building a foundation of knowledge that will help you in the long run.
It's like learning the ropes so you can confidently explore the rest of the crypto landscape.
It is each successful transfer builds your confidence and familiarity with these technologies.
So it's not just about moving the USDT. It's about the knowledge you gain along the way.
It is. So to sum it all up, understanding how to move your USDT between wallets like SafePal and Binance.
It's crucial for anyone in the crypto world.
It is. It might seem a little daunting at first, but by breaking it down into these steps.
Right, preparation, the transfer itself, and then understanding those blockchain confirmations.
You can minimize the risk of errors and really boost your confidence.
And when you connect this back to the bigger picture of growing your crypto wealth,
Right.
like the video talks about turning your crypto into a compounding wealth machine.
It all starts with knowing how to move your funds safely and efficiently.
Moving those funds is the first step before you can even start exploring those more advanced strategies for growing your assets on platforms like Binance.
It's like unlocking the door to a whole new set of possibilities.
Exactly.
So now that you know how to move your crypto safely, what's next?
Yeah, what's next in your crypto journey?
How are you going to use those funds on Binance to reach your financial goals?
There's a whole world of options out there.
That's definitely something worth exploring.
For sure.
Thanks for taking this deep dive with us today.
Absolutely my pleasure.
And until next time, happy trading, everyone.